Hello everybody, this is Eric Smith with Anchor Legacy. This video is part of a series of videos on investment tips, and this tip is leaving a tax-free legacy to your heirs. And I met with a client yesterday, and I wanted to share the experience that I had with this client and what we decided to put in place, because it's very typical with a lot of the other clients that I meet. But this client had a net worth of roughly around $1 million, and they had two goals. Number one is they wanted to live off the interest of this $1 million. And number two is that they wanted to pass it on to their heirs. And they wanted to do this in the most efficient way possible. And most efficiently means the most tax efficient way possible. And so as we went through and discussed what they wanted to do with their money, they decided that they needed about $60,000 a year in income to live. And roughly that's 6% of the $1 million. And traditionally what people do is they take their $1 million and they invest it and they try to get 6% interest so that they can live off the interest and then pass that on to your heirs. But you're bound to that 6%. You have to get 6% every single year. What happens if one year you wake up and you only got 4%, but you still needed that $60,000? Well, of course, 4% is only $40,000, which meant you had to take $20,000 out of your overall nest egg. So instead of having $1 million to pass on to your heirs, you only have $980,000. Then the following year you have to make that up, which means you have to get greater than 6%. So you can see the problem here. And so what we decided to do, what we decided to put in place, is this $1 million net worth that they had. I told my clients, let's spin this down. Let's take more than 6%. Let's take 8%. Let's take 9%. And the extra money that you take, we're going to go buy a permanent life insurance policy and pay the premiums every year. A lot of times we do this in the form of an irrevocable life insurance trust. So in essence, what we've created is they have this $1 million assets that they have. They're able to spin these assets down. They can utilize this and not have to worry about passing it on their heirs, because now they've bought a permanent life insurance policy, and they'll buy $1 million permanent life insurance policy. And what a life insurance policy will do for you is when you pass away, it'll pass on that money tax-free to your heirs. So that is the investment tip. If you need any more information, please go to my website at www.anchorlegacy.com, or you can always pick up the phone and call me at 877-310-2887. Thank you very much.